So this video is going to be a review of how to complete or fill out the areas of the LOI that the navigators do before sending it to the PI to complete. This form, the letter of intent, can be found in the CCC LIN drive under the PRMS team folder. And then you're going to go to the Documents, Templates, and Reference Docs. And it'll be right here, Letter of Intent, LOI. And so there's only a few things on here that we fill out. We will put in the protocol title, who the UAB PI is. You can go ahead and put in the sponsor. Over time, once you've been in the position for a while, there will be maybe a handful of other questions you will feel comfortable answering, but these are just the ones required initially. So title, PI, sponsor. We'll scroll down and objectives. You can find these in your protocol. So you can scroll down. This is a draft. It's not a full protocol, but there's typically tables of content, and you'll just find objectives, click on it, and it'll take you directly to the page. But we can find it on here. So you'll see objectives and endpoints. So there's a primary objective, which is on the next page. So I would just copy this primary objective and paste it in, and then copy the secondary objectives as well and and paste it in here. When you paste, you're going to want to right click, and typically it's going to be merge formatting, but sometimes you have to scroll over or hover over these other ones to see how the formatting is going to look the best on here. So we'll do objectives, scroll down. And the last page is also our responsibility. So this is called the working group sign-off page. So we're going to put the protocol title here again. Which disease working group discussed this protocol, and on what day was the formal meeting? So we'll just say breast cancer working group 11/10/2023. How many physicians were in attendance? We can just say 3 for right now. And worth noting, in order to have quorum for your meetings, you do have to have 3 physicians present. Is there interest among the members of the working group? Yes. Will there be patients to support the accrual requirements? Yes. Does this protocol compete with any other active or pending trials? So this will be discussed during the meeting, but it's also in another portion of the LOI that the PI has to fill out. So the PI will answer if there's any competing trials, and they'll list the number, and they'll also need to put the justification down here as to why they are opening another study that competes with any other studies already open. And then almost to the bottom, the last part, you're going to rank your study from 1 to 7. And so if it's a UAB IIT, it'll be a 1. If it's a cooperative group, it'll be a 2, so on and so forth. And you're going to know that based on the title of your study. And so the title of this one is a randomized open label phase 2/3 study. So you're just going to put, I know it says phase 2/3, but you're going to just put phase 2, go with the first number of the title. If you're not sure, feel free to reach out to anyone on the team. We'll be able to help you decipher as well. Any safety concerns? No. Was it approved? Yes. And then you'll want to watch the video on how to, well, first, once you complete all that, you'll send it off to the PI to fill in everything else that's on here. And then that's when when they send it back to you completed, that's when you'll send it off for working group signature, and you will find another video on how to do that in our YouTube channel. Feel free to email with any questions.